Hello, everyone. This is Claire of Clarity Wellness Coaching, Holistic OT, and Self-Compassion Coach coming to you today more on the physical health side of things. Again, speaking about being compassionate to our feet, very important parts of our body. And as you know, I've made some different kind of barefoot shoe, non-barefoot shoes videos in the past. So today we're going to look at sandals, kind of going from more or less barefoot friendly up to more structured and less flexible. And if you know from my past videos, then you've heard that I wore barefoot shoes for 2 years and I kind of got injured, and now I need even more structure, more kind of arch support cushioning than ever before. So if you're anywhere except England, in the Northern Hemisphere, it might be sandal weather. So let's get started. First of all, these are some beautiful sandals, simple sandals from Havaianas that everybody knows. They have them at the airport, it seems, these days. And these are just so nice because they do have this back strap. And this back strap is important because, as you might know, when we wear regular flip-flops, because there is no back strap, then we're engaging all these other kind of extra top muscles to try to keep the flip-flop from flopping off of our foot. So people tend to absolutely love these that I know, and I'll put the link in the description below. And as you can see, they are still quite flexible, which barefoot people seem to like, barefoot shoe people, and they are quite hard wearing. I have to say, I've been wearing them for a couple years, but they don't wear down too much. And, you know, obviously they're breathable because there's not much around your foot. And they do have this nice kind of grippy anti-slip thing, which not all flip-flops have. So these are just a really good option, very simple to wear as even kind of around the house or if you're traveling. Very good. And the next one I'm going to show you is this one from Crocs. Now this one, it just have these kind of nubby things which kind of massages your feet, which can feel good, but they're so squishy. They're a little bit flexible, but not as much as the others, but they're so squishy that I feel like then you don't know where the ground ends, you know, because you're constantly like, it's like on pillows, cushions, but you're just constantly pushing down. You don't get that feedback about where is the ground. So for me, that's one thing I don't like. I like it to be kind of medium, where it does have some give, but I know where the ground is when my foot is walking. However, it does have this heel cup, which is nice. So anytime you see a heel cup, it'll help stabilize a little bit your foot and your heel when you're walking around. Now this, as you can see, it's not adjustable, this toe strap. So you do need to make sure, you know, that it's not so high that you're sliding around, but it's not so tight that, you know, it's cutting off the circulation. And then that's another thing about sandals, is definitely try to, you know, try them on thinking about, have you been already walking for a long time? What are you going to be using them for? And try to recreate those conditions, whether it's the temperature or how much blood is in your foot because you've already been walking a lot, that kind of thing. So there you go, but very cushiony for people who need that. And also these two, very easy to rinse off if you need to. The next one are Tirra from Teva. And now these are really good for hiking. They're more rugged. It's a really nice, also kind of anti-slip. They have lots of patented features in Teva, including this one. And there is, they call it a shock pad here, but it's a little bit recessed here for your heel, a little bit more stability. Now these are not quite as feminine if you're into that, but everything is kind of adjustable here, from the front toes to more going to the bridge of your foot, and then on top in front of your ankle, adjustable. And I think people do hike even in water with these. It does take a while for the footbed to dry out if you get it wet. I've noticed that. But it is pretty, you know, not too slippery, I would say. I've made a separate short on this on YouTube. You can see how rugged it is here, and people use them. You can use them to hike, or you could use them. My video is on cobblestone streets in France, so they're quite good. The only time is they wouldn't be as good as if the place is already so slippery, like lots of water on the smooth surface, or really polished down stones. But in that case, almost everything would be quite slippery, I would say. So there you go. A little bit of arch support, which again, now that I've injured my feet with barefoot shoes for 2 years, you can see that arch support. I kind of really need that more than ever before, actually. So there you go. And the last one are from the English brand Hotter. Now these are known for like older people's shoes. I remember one of my colleagues, Al, thanks a lot, Al, told me like, those are the shoes my nan meaning grandmother wears. Oh my God, right. So here you can see that it's kind of a nice color and they're quite wide. So a lot of people, when they talk about barefoot friendly shoes, they talk about just this, you know, they want it to be wide. This obviously wouldn't have a lot of ground feel because they are quite rigid and cushioned, so you're not going to be able to feel the ground texture. However, these are super comfy, and they're kind of a semi-attractive looking sandal. You know, you can go around the city in these, no problem, even if you have to walk a lot. Now, going up and down hills, for me, it's not going to hold my foot as well because I can't adjust this part. So it depends, you know, do you have low volume feet or higher volume feet? That has to do with that measurement here, the volume of like your feet, how much volume it takes up. But then each shoe is created differently. And then it has this nice adjustable thing here, has a cushion thing in your heel, which is nice because we have that Achilles tendon, you know, in the back. We don't want to irritate that. And it is really like nice kind of faux suede here. This is real leather, so it will, you know, stretch a little bit over time, but it will last. And it's quite nice and cushiony, but that medium cushiony that I was talking about before. So there you go. Here are some options for you. And if you buy sandals online, what you can do, well, like used sandals, you could kind of ask them to measure at the widest part in the toe area to see, and that can help you if you trace your own foot. And then again, you can also hopefully order from a place where you can easily return. That's always good to get exactly the right shoe that will last you a long time. All right, I hope everyone has a great day, and just take very good care of your feet, everyone. And if you found this video interesting, feel free to give it a thumbs up. I always really appreciate that, and subscribe for more videos about all sorts of health, whether it would be physical or emotional health. Feel free to check out my other videos. Cheers, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.